What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Bandai SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan event exclusive Goku. And so here we have the event exclusive Super Saiyan God Goku posing out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's actually run through his accessories really fast. Goku here does come with 4 different facial expressions. We do get the stern neutral expression that he has on him right now. We do get a smiling expression. We get an expression where he's gritting his teeth. Then we get a yelling expression. We also get an array of hands such as a pair of fists, a pair of flat palmed hands, a pair of style pose hands, a pair of Kamehameha hands, and then a pair of ki blasting hands. Other than that, Super Saiyan God Goku doesn't come with anything else, unfortunately. I would have liked to see him come with like a charging up Kamehameha, but unfortunately we don't get that. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually take a closer look at Super Saiyan God Goku. And so here we have a look at Super Saiyan God Goku, and I really am happy that I have this figure. This is one version of Goku that I actually passed on back when he originally came out, which I never forgave myself for passing on to the original Super Saiyan God Goku. I really do like the way this one came out, and it was a really nice way to get hold of a Super Saiyan God Goku without dropping $400. But anyway, looking at the figure, really like the way Bandai did the hair. If you have the event exclusive Ultra Instinct signed Goku, they pretty much did the same thing they did with that figure with this one, where they made his hair a semi-translucent plastic, but it reflects the light absolutely gorgeously. Just look at the way it catches the light and bounces it around. It's such a really nice hair sculpt that the way they did it, it looks like it's painted just like the other Super Saiyan God hair, but it's not. It's actually just the plastic that they use. It's like this metallic translucent plastic. It's really hard to explain. It's kind of opaque. I know you can see my finger through it, and it still looks really good. I really do like it. They did a fantastic job with the hair. Faces also very fantastic. If I had to choose 2 of my favorite, it would probably be the smiling expression and the yelling expression, but they are both really fantastic head sculpts. Moving on to the rest of the figure. Initially, I thought the original Super Saiyan God Goku was a reissue of the Goku body 2.0 body that we've seen in the past, but he's actually not. One thing I actually do like is that Bandai paid attention to Super Saiyan God Goku's anatomy, and they made him thinner than most Goku figures. If I can just bring out another Goku right here, you can see his chest is much more narrow than his chest, and that is pretty accurate. Goku was actually slimmer as Super Saiyan God than he was at any other state. And even in the arms, you can actually see how skinny his arms look in his Super Saiyan God form versus his Super Saiyan Blue form. That's a really nice detail that I am happy that they caught, and it looks really good, I'm not gonna lie. And even the back, you can see how much slimmer he is. Now unfortunately, that's where the differences lie. I think he still uses the same torso piece, the same mid-torso piece, and the same legs, which I would have liked it if they had just sculpted his legs just a little bit differently, just so we got that completely slender Goku look that he had as a Super Saiyan God. That's still a really nice figure. I do like the blue that they went with on his costume, and I do like the fact that it is all painted. That way you don't have mold issues where the blues don't quite match. Although right here you can kind of see that they don't match because this is molded blue, this is painted blue, but they do match close enough. Really do like the Goku gi that he has on him right now. I think this is the Goku gi. I don't quite remember what symbol this is. I know it's not the Turtle Kai, and it's not the Turtle Hermit or the King Kai emblem. I think that's the Goku gi. If I'm not wrong, if I'm not right, you guys can go ahead and let me know down in the comments. Really do like the wristbands that he has on him again, because it's painted. They all match wonderfully. And one thing I gotta point out before we move on to articulation, one issue that they've had with every Goku figure is that the inside joint that they use for him has been flesh color. I don't know what. I think cats and dogs will start living together, but they finally made that butterfly joint his gi color, and that surprised me to no end. That really does make posing him a little bit easier, because now it's no longer flesh color. I really do like that. So moving on to the rest of the figure, from his mid-torso down to his feet, it's the same Goku body that we've seen from the Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Raised on Earth, Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra Instinct. No, Ultra Instinct has different pants, never mind. But yeah, it's the same that we've seen on that figure, but it still looks really nice. I do like the subtle shading that they put throughout the figure. Now, unfortunately, they only put the shading on the front. They didn't put anything on the back, and you can kind of see the discoloration between the two orange that they use. The softer plastic is, of course, going to be a different color than the harder plastics. But overall, really do like this color scheme. And going on to his boots, they do have the blue and red, which is accurate to his Super Saiyan God form. So overall, really do like the way this Goku came out. They did a fantastic job with the Super Saiyan God Goku, and it makes me even more upset that I missed out on that initial figure. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get Goku compared to other figures you may have in your collection. And here we have Super Saiyan God Goku posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have Super Saiyan God Goku posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure in a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. Here we have Super Saiyan God Goku posed next to a Lightning Collection White Ranger and a Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. Here we have Super Saiyan God Goku posed next to a Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Goku. And for one final comparison, here we do have Super Saiyan God Goku posed next to Super Saiyan God Vegeta. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually run through his articulation. Super Saiyan God Goku does have the standard SH Figuarts Goku articulation, which is a ball hinge here at the head, which does let him look up and down. You can get a little bit of head pivot on him, but to get it, you gotta swivel the joint right here so that it moves side to side. It's a standard that we've seen on a lot of Dragon Ball figures. I don't have an issue with it. I don't mind the extra steps to turn the head. I know some people do, but me personally, it's not that big of an issue. But yeah, we do have a ball joint here at the neck, which does help with posing. You can actually tilt his head even more, and that does help with attitude style posing. We do have a really nice butterfly joint, which because it is orange, you can bring it out now without it looking like his shirt ripped from here. And yeah, he does look a little bit disjointed, but it does look better when he's throwing a punch, so I do appreciate that. It is a ball socket going into the shoulder, so we do get some up and down pivot, some forward and back pivot. It does rotate all the way around. His sleeve is still on a ball joint, so that is pretty good. Arm on a ball hinge, which goes out to the side nicely. We do have a bicep swivel, which works really good. Double bend here at the elbow, a little bit stiff on mine. You can see the top joint just doesn't want to bend. Let's see if I can get this side. Yeah, that top joint just doesn't want to bend for me. It does bend a little bit, but you don't get too much play out of it. I mean, he still gets really good range even without it, so I do like that. We have your standard ball joint here at the wrist, so you can have them with an up and down hinge if you really want to, or you can rotate that peg to have an in and out hinge. It's really up to you on how you want to have that posed. We do have a ball joint here at the torso, which does work fine. I think it's a ball it's a ball on a hinge, because you can pop his torso up a little bit, or you can set it down, and it does go forward only to about there, goes back only to about there, and gets some rotation. Gets some really nice lean though. We do have rotation right here at his waist, and a very little forward and back, and very little side to side. Legs do kick forward to about right there, go back about that far, kick out to the side really nicely. I do like the way this Goku poses. He does have a rotation here at the thigh, double bend at the knee, going back to about right there, so a little past 90. Is it? Yeah, actually it's a way past 90. I don't know why this joint... Okay, there we go. Yeah, it goes past 90. I don't know why it wasn't going at first. We do have a ball joint here at the foot, so it does rotate around, can pivot side to side, and gives us pretty decent rocker ankle, so I do like that. Pretty decent forward and back movement. And then we do get a toe hinge. So overall, Goku here has some pretty good articulation, and I really do like it. I just kind of wish his abdomen had a little more movement to it, but overall, really fantastic figure. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get Goku posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the event exclusive SH Figuarts Super Saiyan God Goku pose for my final thoughts. And overall, really beating myself up over missing on that initial figure, but really happy I do have this version of Goku in my collection. Now, when they announced the event exclusive figures, there were only two I was really interested in, and that was Nappa and Super Saiyan God Goku. I really don't mind the Beerus that came out. I think they could do it a little bit better. And Whis, he's too much of a traffic cone for me to have in my collection. I know they're essential characters, but I don't know. There's just something about Super Saiyan God Goku that I needed in my collection. Probably because it's an essential Super Saiyan transformation for Goku, and you want to have all your Gokus lined up perfectly in your collection, and this is one figure that you absolutely do need. I absolutely love the way they did the hair. It's very well done. It's a very nice translucent metallic, it's not really red, it's kind of like a pink color, but it works perfectly for this figure, and it matches the Super Saiyan God Vegeta that we have got a couple years back. Overall, really happy with this figure. Now, if you are like me and initially missed out on the original Super Saiyan God Goku figure, this was a nice opportunity to pick up a new Super Saiyan God Goku. Now, if you missed out on this one too, unfortunately, the secondhand market is going to be your only way to get hold of this figure, and that is a really bad idea because the original Super Saiyan God Goku is already like $300. This one's already pushing $150, so yeah, missing out on these figures was a huge misstep if you weren't able to pick them up. Maybe you can find a good deal on them. I still feel like the only thing this Goku needed to be perfect is a charging Kamehameha. It's at the point where every Goku needs to have this as an accessory. There is no excuse for it. Every Goku needs a Super Saiyan, the Kamehameha charging, and that's something that every Goku from this point on needs to have, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Overall, still happy with the Super Saiyan God Goku. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews as well as all my other Dragon Ball SH Figuart videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it's in my collection, I'll gladly have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and as always, ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.